I am Martin Oji, and my wife Jeanette and I have the privilege of leading Alameda North Sector. This is a story to remind us that no matter how many accolades we achieve or strive to achieve, nothing external can heal us from the pain that bitterness inflicts on us and those around us. Ed Wright was raised by a single mom and grandfather in East Oakland. He attended St. Mary's High School and graduated from UC Berkeley. He never developed the relationship with his biological father, who happened to be a two-time Olympian.
Throughout my life, I always wanted to portray a particular image to people, an image of strength, intelligence, and toughness. I never wanted anyone to look at me and think that I was deficient or weak. When I was growing up, I put all my energy into sports. I knew my dad was a famous athlete, and so I always thought if I made it to the Olympics, that he would finally accept me and want a relationship with me. As I grew older, I became more apathetic towards my father. I actually didn't speak with him from age 16 to 28. The lie that bitterness told me was that I don't need a dad, I don't need to have a relationship with him, I'm fine. However, the truth is, I really wanted a relationship with him, and I wanted him to be present.
He went on to Cal to become a 4-time NCAA All-American, 5-time conference champion, and 2-time Olympic trials competitor. He also competed professionally for 7 years after college. When he didn't make the Olympic team in 2012, he reached the lowest point in his life as he thought he missed out on the opportunity to prove to his father that he actually mattered. In January of 2014, he began studying the Bible and for the first time began to face the hurt, abandonment, and bitterness he felt towards his father.
When I studied the Bible, I was challenged to look at the effects of my own sins, my unfaithfulness, my deceit, my selfishness. I finally developed a sober viewpoint of who I really am. I began to see a need for God, and as I developed a desire to be forgiven, I knew I needed to develop a sober viewpoint of my dad. I could see that God was trying to show me a different path, that he was encouraging me not only to forgive my dad, but to reconcile the relationship with him.
Although very challenging, he decided to take responsibility for his choices, forgive his dad, and reconcile the relationship while developing new bonds with family members he never met. Ed has been married for 4 years to Mercedes, and they lead a house church in the Alameda North Professionals Ministry. He currently works as an academic advisor at UC Berkeley, where he mentors and helps many current and former student athletes. He has used his story to help several young men, including Davion, another young man from Oakland, who was recently admitted to UC Berkeley.
Bitterness makes it impossible to see life through a clear lens. Bitterness also made it impossible for me to develop true intimacy in my relationship with Mercedes because I lacked the maturity to see the effects of my bitterness. I truly enjoy building deeper friendships with my friends and family. I also feel empowered to give back what I've been given. I know that my life changed because God put the people in my life who could help me see clearly. I want to provide that same clarity for others in hopes that they choose to study the Bible and learn the truth about who God is.
Ed's story is a great reminder that God doesn't only heal us from our pain, but also uses our story to inspire and change the lives of those around us.